Today and yesterday we did some things. We did some cool things. We did some boring things, some things I didn't want to do. So I went to shoot a video. Hang on, let me can I get? Let me grab the tape. Okay, there you go. Thanks. All right. So yesterday I was it was a weird day. Didn't get a whole lot accomplished. I had some dinners and things to go do. But what I did figure out yesterday was that this axle was too high. I had it way too high up in the air. So now we got the front of the truck sitting on its actual suspension and its tires. Back of the truck's pretty much where it needs to be. So I had to extend our U-bolt setup here. Everything is square, everything is ready to go. So today, I think what we should do is go ahead and focus on burning these 4-link suspension pieces together. When I say that, I mean like this. This is where your polyurethane bushing goes into your 4-link. This is a 4-link bar or a track bar, or you know, the only kind of bar it's not is the one you drink at. So this piece will get welded to this piece. This is 1 inch. This is 1 1/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch, leaves you 1/8 on each side. So I think what I'm gonna do is set this camera up. I'm gonna buzz all these together. That way on the next video, we can go ahead and start laying that 4-link in, figuring out what we wanna do with the 4-link as far as like height and setup. I'm excited. I mean, I am excited. These are the 4-link connections to the axle. This is where the axle would sit. Look at the adjustability. We have 2 inches of adjustability on height. Be nice and easy. I mean, this is gonna be fun. These are your pieces that attach the 4-link suspension to your frame. That's for the top of the axle. So, like I said, I got the welder moved over so that way y'all didn't have to watch me do it. I got the grinder out, cleaning up. Truck's level, ready to go. Mr. Brown's over there doing what Mr. Brown does. So, let's get to work. Let's fabricate. Ta-da! First things first. So, like I said, these are where your polyurethane bushings slide in. Each one of these, not each one, but 4 of these need to be welded to 4 of these adjustable ends. Boom, like this. This adjustable end's 1 inch, this is 1 1/4 inch. There should be an 1/8 gap between each one, or each side. So, I have a pen with me. But I should have an 1/8 on this side and an 1/8 on this side. That's to give my weld room to come around the outside. If you were TIGging these, it'd be easier, a lot easier. You can control your heat, everything. I don't have a TIG, and I like doing things the hard way because it's more rewarding. But most importantly is that we get all this nice and clean. Everything needs to be clean. That's just acetone. But like, you can see the amount of, you know, cosmoline or whatever they put on them for shipping, and look at all that. That's a lot better than it was. That's gonna help your weld. That's gonna help, you know, everything out. You can go through and clean each one. I don't feel like y'all wanna sit here and watch me. If you do, comment down below. I finally got a fuel cell order for the truck. I got that going. We got that rear end where we want it. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna order some steel today and pick it up from the place down the street from my work. That way we can develop like the housing for the fuel cell, do some frame stiffening. We got quite a bit we need to do because we need to get the truck ready for roll cage and stuff. But we're moving along. We're getting things done. What do you say we try one of these really quick? I'm game. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. So that there. These color logic masks are so awesome. Doing a little fumble around this morning. Of course, I have an extreme amount of wire hanging out. I don't know how you guys are, that drives me nuts. Like, it drives me insane. So, I think my gas is high now. There we go. So now what I'll do is I'll send a weld all the way around that. I'll clean it up, buzz it in, and that will weld, or that will screw in to the end of these track bars. Like so. This side just gets one welded to it. That is our goal for the day. Let's get these on there and get them all set up. Like I said, it's kind of a light day because we have to, I've got to get some ordering in. I got to get some things done as far as like steel, things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I literally had to pause you all and go order steel. As I was telling you about ordering metal for the truck, I remembered that I hadn't ordered metal for the truck. So, I paused you all and went and ordered metal for the truck. It's like, uh-oh. But, let's burn one of these in real quick. Woo! There was an award for ugly, that would be it. I'm getting so much black smoke. See if that helps. Getting comfortable while welding, that's like the hardest part of everything. Like, I might have to spot this then, just so it looks pretty. Gotta be really careful around that outside. Talk about fighting, getting comfortable today. That's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
And I'll go through and I'll clean these all up. Make them look all pretty and stuff. Or at least clean them up a little bit. Hear that one kind of fighting, popping? Means that we're having some technical difficulties over here. Good heat transfer. Well, hell, that was my last four for those. Same thing for these though. I'm just gonna move right along. 1/8 gap. Now I'm gonna hold it down. There we go. So, Starting to dial in a little bit. That's starting to look a lot better. See how it's wetting out? That's what we want. That first one was just trash. I know. Well, you could have done this on your welder and you could have done this. I know. I want people to see that you can go back, you can change, you know? You can go back and adjust, you can fix. Like I have to grind down a couple of them and clean them up, well, to make them look better. Because they look like trash. That's cool. Do you need more oxygen? It's important during a crisis situation to keep calm, not freak out. Now, one could argue that it was dumb of me to leave a flammable rag laying next to me. But one could also argue that I did that purposely to teach you all fire safety. And one could also say I'm fabricating. So, you decide. Two times in a row? Boy, you all are a treat today. Look at that. I set my hat on fire and everything. And my glasses. Good thing I ordered a new hat. Talk about not paying attention. It is bad today. don't know how well you can see it, but we're gonna go back in and we're gonna clean them all up. They're not pretty. Done. That was that simple. All right, those bars are done. Sorry about the cord. Let me get that out of your all's viewing pleasure. I mean, they're not perfect. I'm not a trained welder. They could be just a tiny bit better, but I mean, you know, like we got good, like, you know, good adhesion, saturation, like whatever words you really want to use. Like, they're not perfect, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, they're on there. All the rest of the pieces ready to go. So here's the thing, and I know this video is real short, which will probably be my most successful one. But here's the thing. I need more metal. So what I was saying before my battery rudely interrupted me. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. No, she's not heading to church. I know it looks like it.
What are those?
Y'all need to look away. I need a kiss.
Love you.
Love you too. Won't be gone long.
I won't.
I might miss you to death.
Love you.
I don't think she likes being on the camera. I think it makes her nervous. Which is weird because it doesn't make me nervous as hell too. Anyway, so I've got metal I've got to pick up. Like today, I ordered it, and today is Monday. I have a day off during the week now, so we can keep things moving. But I've got metal I gotta go pick up. Go get that. That way we can figure out cross members for the tank, stiffen up the frame, gussets, whatever you want to call it. We need to run one here. We need to run about here. That'll hold the tank up. 4 links now done. Once we get those pieces in, then we can figure out where to put the 4 link. We can actually start rolling. We can start getting things done, start moving along. Just a little teaser, keep people interested. My roll cage bars aren't going up into the cab like a normal roll cage. This truck's gonna be a little different. See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come out right about here down on 945, and then right here build some kind of caging, and there'll be a wing. There'll be a wing right about here. I don't know if you saw all that, but it's gonna look sick. It's gonna be just nasty. So anyway, as always, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. I know today was a little thrown off. I'm still kind of figuring some things out in the old personal life. I've had some major changes, some major things are different now, and between the mental, the emotional, and a lot of moving parts, I'm just trying to stay focused on this or be focused on this when I'm on it, and I'm having a hard time right now because I've got so much going on. So I appreciate it, but I will release another video maybe the middle of this week, next weekend, and there'll be a lot more to that video. There'll be a lot more going on. So, like always, thank you, and I'll see you all.